Imaginaire. We have a wonderful show to show you tonight. It is a little bit more than 90 minutes long. And I just want to tell you a couple of things before we get started. Molière, wrote this play quite a long time ago in the 1670s and in France. It was originally in French, and we, in June, I got an experiential learning grant. And several students got together and we made a lot of revisions to different English translations of the script, and that's what you'll be seeing today. We also started rehearsals in August, and in the very beginning, the lead role of Argonne was played by Jovan Black. About 6 weeks into rehearsals because he had to have brain surgery. But we are very glad to say that he's here in the house tonight.
Yes!
We're very fortunate that Tony Butler was able to take over the role, and he's doing a splendid job. And the rest of the cast is very excited to show you this play tonight. So just remember, you now complete the steps of what we've gone through in creating this production, because what would we do if we didn't have an audience? This is for you. So please bear in mind your cell phones make a difference if they make noise, and they're really great when they're quiet. So please silence your phones. And no flash photography during the performance. Thank you very much. Enjoy the show.
Complètement malade, comme casse à la soie, et que cela sonne avec son désespoir. Il est malade.
In English?
item. On the 24th, an anal injection to refresh the bowels. What I like about my pharmacist, Monsieur Florent, is that his bills are always expressed with such refinement to refresh the bowels. 50 francs. 50 francs? For an enema? Well, Florent, no matter how well you describe it, it's still an enema. Let's see. He charged me 35 for the other enemas, and given the standard markup, 35 is really 25, so I'll pay him 10. There you are, 10. On the same day, a specially prepared suppository to hasten the production of number 2. Such delicacy, number 2. 30 francs. Make it 5. Laurent, use that for your own suppository. To increase the effects of existing treatments, imported milk thistle and globe artichoke, a plant used for centuries to increase bioproduction. Well, if it's been used for centuries, it must work well. 80. 80 francs? What is driving up these prices? Is it the farmers or is it the pharmacists? Or is it their insurance company? Damn businessmen, I'm not paying for that. Who can make this out or decipher any of these bills? I'm a sick man. Toinette, you can clear this away now. Is anyone here? I don't know why I bother wasting my breath. This bell is a joke. No one can hear me. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Are you all deaf or just pretending to be? Ding-a-ling-a-ling, Toinette. That loafer. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, Toinette. Filthy swine. You can all roast in a spit in hell, leaving me here, a poor, sick man, left to languish all by my lonesome. Ding-a-ling-a-ling! Oh my God, I think I ruptured something in my throat, or my chest. I have been left here to die. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
You rang?
You lazy cow.
Glad to see me.
I almost died waiting for you to get here.
And you almost killed me with your impatience. I ran so fast that, I twisted my ankle.
An hour?
Oh.
It's been an hour. You left me alone for an hour. Shut up, you chirp. I'm scolding you.
Scolded me after I nearly died for you.
Oh, what do I care? You're good for nothing. I've got laryngitis from screaming for you.
And my ankle is robbed me from running after you, so as far as I'm concerned, we're even.
What? Even?
When you scold, I cry. That's the deal.
Deal? Toinette, who am I?
The master.
Right. Master. And you are?
The servant.
Right. Servant.
Bastard.
Servant.
Bastard.
Servant.
Bastard.
Servant.
Bastard.
What did you say to me?
Ah!
Oh, Toinette! My heart! Oh, my heart!
All right. Do you want blue or green?
Give me the blue, just come quickly.
All right.
Oh, my heart. Oh.
Okay. There we go. Better now.
I thought thought you said you sprained your ankle.
It's better now. I'm better. You're better.
Clear these things away.
What is all this stuff anyway?
Don't touch them!
How can I clear them away if I don't touch them?
Mind your own business.
Yes, sir. Mind my own business. Your business is my business. Now, let's... Oh, bills from Florent. He's making a fortune from all these medicines he gives you, you know. And what's this about? Did you get the brand name or the generic? Should only have the best, master.
Of course.
These nose drops are generic, man.
Achoo! No wonder they haven't been working that well. 65 francs? And that's for the generic brand? Who can stay sick at these prices? Achoo! Achoo! Achoo!
Tell you what, master, I'll give you pink teeth and you pay me 65 francs.
Very funny. Now, read me that bill from Dr. Prejean. I can't make it out.
Ugh. Dr. Prejean is worse than Florent. Let's see. For a house call to Monsieur Argan. How much? This doctor is fleecing you.
Shut your trap, you ignoramus. Monsieur Prejean is the most famous doctor in Paris, and Monsieur Florent is his specially trained pharmacist. What do you know about quality medical care? Wasn't the enema a success?
Which one?
You saw how much bile I passed today.
No, sir, I did not. You don't pay me enough for that. Let Florent stick his nose into it.
Wait a minute. Hand me my cane and boil some water. I've got to get ready for the next one.
Already?
Oh.
I'm going to ask your famous doctor just why you need so much flesh.
No, not again. Are you doubting my illness?
Oh, no, sir.
You're not?
I think you are one of the sickest people I know.
Ugh, that sounds like an insult, but I can't deal with that right now.
Oh, Papa!
Oh, Angelique, there you are.
Good morning. You want to see me?
In a moment, dear. I'll be right back.
Oh, step lively, master. Monsieur Florent is keeping us very busy today.
Goodbye, Papa! Oh, Toinette.
Angelique.
Look at me.
I'm looking.
Toinette! Don't you know what I want to talk about?
Nope, can't imagine.
It was wonderful to see all Mario's play last week, wasn't it?
Don't tell your father about that.
I won't. And wasn't it even more wonderful that I had the chance to meet that charming gentleman?
Oh yeah, what was his name again?
You know. The one with the smile you can never forget.
I forgot it.
Cléante.
Right, Cléant. Oh.
I know I can't stop talking about him, but Toinette, I like him. I like him so much.
Really?
My heart beats faster whenever I talk about him.
My.
Do you think I'm wrong for giving in to these sweet feelings?
Well, that depends on what you mean by giving in.
Are you saying that I shouldn't care for his tender declarations of love?
Oh no.
Don't you mean our meeting at the theater was a sign from heaven?
Heavens, yes.
And that he is well-mannered and chivalrous.
Yes.
And the way he speaks is witty and charming.
Oh yes.
Antoinette, don't you find Cléante handsome?
I would sleep with him.
What?
Just kidding. He's magnifique.
And nothing could be more passionate than all the things he has said to me.
Yes.
And nothing could be more frustrating than to be kept under strict watch.
Yes, that's my last one.
Kept under strict watch, which prevents all sweet intercourse between us.
What?
Do you think he loves me as much as he says he does?
Wow, you're asking me a question. Okay. Now, Angelique, when it comes to love, most men are very good actors. But when the play is over, you realize it was just a show.
What are you saying, Toinette? Do you think Cléante doesn't mean it? How can he say the things that he says to me and not be telling the truth?
Angelique, calm down. Now, what did he say to you?
He said he's going to ask for my hand in marriage, but what if he doesn't mean it?
And your Aunt Marielle?
Oh, Aunt Marielle is going to speak to my father about him.
That sounds sincere to me.
If he deceives me to an ex, never in my life will I trust another man.
That's what we all say.
I feel so much better.
Really?
Not well, of course, but better. Come here, my child. I have a bit of unexpected news for you.
What is it, Papa?
A young man has come to ask for your hand in marriage, and I have agreed. What's funny? Nothing more delightful for a young girl than that word marriage, I suppose. Well, judging from the look on your face, I see I don't have to wonder how you feel about it.
Oh, my dear Papa, I follow your every command.
A daughter's obedience is a father's happiness.
A father's wish is a daughter's duty.
Your stepmother still thinks we ought to make a nun out of you, but I don't understand it. Baleen isn't religious. I don't know why her heart is so set on it.
Does Baleen have a heart?
At first, she wouldn't consent to the marriage, but I insisted.
Oh, Papa, you're so generous.
Sir, I have to say I'm impressed. This may be the smartest thing you've ever done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've yet to meet the gentleman in question, but I've been told we'll both be pleased with him.
Oh, no doubt about that, Father.
Wait, you mean you know each other?
Your consent allows me to tell you my secret. Fate brought us together a week ago.
Fate? Secret?
She means
It was when
with
I...
the church.
Church? So you've met?
Yep.
Well, that didn't come up in any of our conversation, but nice, darling. So much the better if fate had a hand in it. They say he's a fine, attractive young man.
Oh, yes, he is, Father.
Has a greenable personality.
Indeed, he does.
Wise and from a good family.
Absolutely.
Good looking.
Very good looking.
Speaks excellent Latin and Greek.
I know about that, but I'm not so
And in 3 days, he'll become a doctor.
A doctor?
Yes, didn't he tell you? He's modest as well.
Who told you he was going to become a doctor?
Dr. Prejean.
Dr. Prejean knows him?
Of course, Dr. Prejean is his uncle.
Your doctor is Cléant's uncle?
Cléant? Who's Cléant?
As you were saying, my fiancé.
No, not Cléant. The son of Dr. Diafaru is this uncle to Dr. Prejean, and his name is Thomas, not Cléant or whoever you were talking about. The 3 of us settled the marriage contract this morning. He's gonna bring his son to meet us here tomorrow. What is it? What's wrong? Do you need a doctor?
No, I don't need a doctor. I need Cléant. Oh, Papa, could you?
Sir, this idea is grotesque. How did you come up with it?
Shut up, you pestilent slime!
Hey, wait a minute, pace yourself. If you start with the insults now, we'll never get anywhere. Can we discuss this calmly? Thank you. Now, what, if you please, is your reason for such a marriage?
I am sick! Quite ill, as you can see. Having doctors in the family would allow me easy access to the medical profession free of charge.
Uh-huh. Free healthcare. How clever, sir. But your daughter is the one getting married, and she's a picture of health. Does she need a doctor for a husband?
She's getting a doctor from me, for me. A daughter with any fatherly feeling would be delighted to marry someone good for her papa's health.
Sir, can I give you some advice? Friend's a friend?
You, friend.
Yes, I am, sir. And for that reason, I urge you to give up on this idea of her marrying this fellow Diafoipu.
Diafaru. And if you please, friend, your reason?
Because your daughter will never consent to it.
She won't?
Never.
My daughter.
Your daughter will tell you that she has no need of Monsieur Diafoipu, or his father Diafoipu, or all of the Diafoipus in the world.
Diafaru, roo, you idiot! And I'm the one who needs him!
That may be true, but Angelique will marry him.
And I tell you, it's a done deal.
Don't say that.
Why not?
Because people will say you've lost your mind.
Oh, they can say whatever they want. She's marrying him.
She won't go through with it.
Then I'll lock her up in a convent.
You?
Me?
Right.
What do you mean, right?
You'll never put her in a convent.
I'll never put her in a convent?
No.
No?
Is there an echo in here?
She's my daughter, and I'll put her in a convent if I want.
Bullshit.
How dare you say bullshit to me?
You'll change your mind and let your daughter choose her own husband.
Will not.
Will too. I know you, sir. Underneath that tough exterior, you're a soft-hearted man.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
I am not soft-hearted, and if you say that one more time, I'm gonna box you in the ears.
You won't do that either.
I command my daughter to take the husband of my choice.
And I forbid her to do anything of the kind.
That's it. I'm gonna box you in the ears.
Oh, sorry, don't forget that you are ill.
Angelique, help me.
Oh, Papa, be careful.
Get over here, you filthy swine. How dare you talk back to me, the master.
When the master has his head up his ass, the sensible servant has a duty to rearrange his thinking.
Witch!
Can't you do better than that?
Evil witch! Nasty woman!
Oh, come on, you gotta be faster than that now. It's my job, sir, to keep you from making stupid mistakes.
I'll teach you to talk to me like
I
that!
have to stop you from pulling stunts that would only disgrace you in the end.
Pig-headed fool!
Papa!
You're marrying him!
Forget about it, you don't have my consent!
Fishwife!
You don't have my consent either, Angelique, leave now!
Impudent hussy! I'll show you who's in charge
Oh,
here!
yeah? Thomas Gaffapoo and Angelique over my dead body!
I'm working on it. Give me my stick!
Wait! It needs dusting!
Give me my stick!
Sir, this tip, oh, it's an even, you can fall! Woo. Unless you can walk without it. Because if you could, that would mean you aren't really sick.
Give me that, you
Which?
bitch!
Very good, sir, but not good enough. I need 2 syllables.
Bad bitch! Oh, I give up. This is enough to kill me, do you hear me? I can't breathe. I'm dying. Oh, I'm dying.
You're dying?
Oh, my dearest wife, come quickly.
Serious, darling.
Oh, she made me so angry, my heart.
Oh, my poor little baby.
She does it on purpose.
Poor little pumpkin.
Your pumpkin needs you.
Use your words.
Kiss. I need a kiss.
You're such a sweet boy. Now, what got you so upset, sweetie pie?
Her. Mean and nasty, smarty pants twinette.
Toinette, have you been upsetting my husband?
No?
Yes, she's a bit witch.
Woo! Gesundheit, sir.
Step aside for a moment, Toinette.
She had the nerve to tell me that I wasn't really sick.
Oh, how could you say that?
And you know just how sick I really am.
I do.
I think she's the reason I've been secreting so much bile. Do you want to see?
Oh, no.
But
I really feel let me fine.
But I need you to see how sick she's making me. Oh, she'll be the death of me.
I understand how you feel, sweetheart, but if we dismiss Toinette, it will be very hard to replace her. You see, trustworthy caregivers are very hard to find and so expensive. But perhaps you're right. We should let her go if she makes you so unhappy. But then, of course, you will have to take care of yourself, my sweet boy.
What?
Can you do that, pumpkin?
Take care of myself? Alone? No.
Well then, let's give Toinette one more chance, shall we? Toinette!
Yes, my lady?
How did you anger my husband?
My lady, I cannot say. My only wish is for his happiness and comfort.
Liar! Liar!
He told Angelique that she was going to marry the son of Dr. Diafaru, and I simply mentioned that though there were advantages to the marriage, I thought it would be better for her to enter a convent.
There's no harm in that. I agree with her.
You believe her? She's a backstabbing, two-faced hypocrite.
No, darling, of course I believe you. They're lie back. Toinette, if you agitate my husband again, you will be out. Do you understand?
Yes, my lady.
Now get me his special blanket and pillows. You have certainly got yourself in a twist. Now you put your hat over your ears. Now you know the worst colds come through these.
Oh, you take such good care of me, my sweet muffin.
And you put this on your back. Here, lift up.
My lemon scone.
That is here for you.
My sugar dumpling.
Right here, honey.
My cupcake.
The other side.
My chocolate chip cookie.
And this one to keep your mouth shut.
Oh my God! Did you see that? She was trying to smother me.
What are you doing? What are you stealing? Why are you trying to help?
I can't go on like this anymore. My darling, you're too kind-hearted to see the spite and hate deep down I need another suppository. Quick!
No, really. Please don't strain yourself.
Oh, my love, you are my only consolation.
Oh, my poor baby.
And darling, I want to honor your love for me by drawing up my will.
You will? Oh, don't talk that way, darling. But what if it just stabs me in the heart?
But I asked you to bring it up with that lawyer you were telling me about.
Oh, why must you torment me?
The lawyer you were saying was so knowledgeable and trustworthy.
He's just outside the door.
He's here. Now?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice. Have him come in.
Come in, monsieur.
Monsieur.
Bonsoir.
Monsieur Bonfoy, my wife tells me you have a fine reputation for being a capable and honest lawyer. Just what we need at this time. Good heavens, my dear, what is it?
This is so unkind of you.
Unkind?
My dear lady, I appreciate your feelings and so does your good husband. But you must be brave. You must be unselfish. We are doing this for him. To put his mind at ease. An uneasy mind is the worst possible thing for an Indian.
That's true. That's very true.
This is a painful subject. Even a lawyer realizes that, but for that very reason, the sooner we get this settled, the better for all of us.
Yes. Settle it between you as quickly as possible.
Monsieur, your wife has told me you wish to make a final will, leaving everything to her.
This is true.
Then we have a problem.
Why?
Because you have a daughter alive and well from a former marriage, correct?
I do.
And unless she renounces her rights, you cannot leave everything to your wife.
I don't believe it. I want a second opinion.
Oh, no, not an opinion. Things would drag on. If you can't leave me anything, why does it matter? I don't want your money while I've got you, but then when you go, I don't care what happens to me.
This is terrible.
If I may say so, monsieur, your wife is correct. Another opinion would mean inevitably you would never be able to leave your money to your wife.
Why not?
It's against the law.
Outrageous.
Never mind, Mama. Why does it matter?
On the other hand,
Yes?
I am here to help monsieur, not to obstruct.
Go on.
Monsieur, there are lawyers whose respect for the law is beyond measure. Lawyers whose knowledge of the law is encyclopedic. Lawyers with honor and integrity.
Of whom Monsieur Bonfoy is one.
Oh, I thank you. For us, the law is untouchable, pristine. However, some of us understand creative financing.
Creative financing? My pumpkin, once again, you're right. He's a great lawyer.
So, to the point, you may not leave your money to your wife after your death, but you can give it to her now.
Now?
A deed of gift, actually.
This needs some thinking over.
Oh, I assure you, monsieur, nothing needs thinking over. It's simple and effective. And if you prefer, we can start with a small sum, or a considerable sum, or just everything.
No, darling, I'd rather follow you into the next world than care for you there as I've done in this.
Oh, my dear love. Did you ever hear anything like it?
Never.
Is it extraordinary, the way she loves me?
Oh, quite extraordinary.
I find it extremely touching.
Dear husband.
Dear wife.
My dear good people, such tears are reasonable, such grief is premature. And please consider this. If the bare thought of death would be a cause for weeping, the human race would be crying from dawn to night, and every waking moment would be bathed in tears. No! We must keep dry eyes, clear heads, and make proper provision for the future. Mourn when the time arrives, not before, not for too long after.
This fellow's common sense should shame the two of us. Proper provision. Yes, proper provision. Now let me think. In my study, in the locked desk drawer, I've got 20,000 francs.
No, I beg of you, please keep them. How much did you say?
20,000. And in the armoire, On the top shelf, I've got 2 IOUs.
Oh, couldn't bear it. Please, I couldn't touch them. How much are they worth?
One 5,000, the other 6. Come, bring your documents. I'll sign your deed of gift.
Congratulations.
I know you.
Yes, you do.
Let's help her get those out of the shelf.
I'll try to help you then.
That sleazy lawyer just went in there with your stepmother and father. I know that he is tricking your father into going against your interests.
I don't care what he does with his money. He's already given away my heart. Oh, Toinette, what will Cleon think? How can I warn him about the engagement?
They're coming! Hide!
Oh.
What kind of lawyer brings the wrong papers to sign?
This kind of lawyer. Are you going to punish me?
In the palm of our hands.
We really can. And I'll have you in the palm of my hand. Oh, you know what I'm trying to do.
That was interesting. That woman is going to ruin you and your father.
Horrible woman! Horrible, horrible!
I couldn't agree more.
I can't get that image on my head. How can my father be so taken in by her and lead me to this terrible faith? Oh, don't abandon me, Toinette.
I would never.
I'm gonna tell Cleon. Oh, I may never see him again.
Don't think the worst, but we'll find a way out of this.
Why is it the daughters always have to do what their father says? Who made up that rule?
The fathers.
Of course. Toinette, I can't marry anyone but Cleon.
Your Aunt Mary Ellen and I will take care of everything. Go to bed, and in the morning we'll be ready for the day ahead. Sleep.
Sleep?
Uh-huh.
How can I even think about sleeping? I can't stop thinking about this terrible marriage and Cleon. Oh, my dear darling, thank God.
Here's a medicine I give your father.
I can't.
Don't worry, it's safe. I made it myself. You'll sleep like a baby. Now go to bed.
Okay, in 5 minutes, I'll go.
Hold me close and hold me fast. La vie rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes, this is la vie rose. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be la vie en rose.
mind?
Yes, I'm insane with love. I must see her, I must.
If they catch you here, Angelique will be off to a convent.
But I'm in disguise.
Back it up! Let me throw out of here and never come back.
Oh, not this disguise. I wore this so no one recognized me. I am here as her music teacher.
She has a music teacher. In fact, her lesson is today.
I know. I'm here to substitute for him because he fell ill. Well, he fell. I pushed him. Jeanette, I need to know how she feels about me. In the last week since we met, we only had the occasional opportunity for...
Intercourse?
Yes, you know about that. What a relief. But she still hasn't told me she loves me. She's so innocent and demure, and I'm not going to leave this house today until I know how she feels about me.
Twinette!
He's coming. Hey!
5, 6, 7, 11. Twinette! Dr. Prejean said I was to walk 12 times back and forth every morning, but I can't remember if it was lengthways or across. Do you remember?
I think it was a cross, Master.
What did you say? Speak up.
I said a cross, Master!
Keep your voice down, you boob. I'm a sick man, and the sound of your voice makes my insides shrivel.
I was just...
Ah, my poor ears! I said change your voice.
I just wanted to say, sir, that there's a...
What?
I just wanted to tell you, Master.
Why are you talking like that, you idiot?
There's a young man here that wants to speak to you.
Oh, have him come in.
Sir, I'm delighted to see you feeling better.
Better? What are you talking about? My master has never enjoyed such poor health.
She's right.
He may walk, talk, and eat like everybody else, but that doesn't mean he isn't very, very sick.
Too true.
Ah, I see now that you look quite ill, and I'm sorry for your poor health, sir. I've been sent by your daughter's music teacher who's away on business. And as I am his associate, I've come to this place to give your daughter her lesson.
Very nice. Bring her here.
I think, sir, it would be better for her to have the lesson in her room.
In her room? Why would that be?
How can she learn anything with you watching her? She'll feel self-conscious.
Then she needs to learn confidence. Bring her here.
Sir, it could be disturbing music, and in your state of ill health, you deserve the most soothing of atmospheres.
You know, young man, I like you. Fortunately, music relaxes me. Ah, my child. Come here, Angelique. Your music master had important business to take care of today. He sent a substitute for your lessons. Where'd he go? Music teacher.
You? Oh, heavens!
What is it? What's wrong?
I can't believe my eyes.
What do you mean?
This is the strangest thing that's ever happened to me.
Strange?
That gentleman.
Him? What's strange about him?
Last night, I had a dream that I had been captured and locked up in a house, and quite unexpectedly, a man who was just like this gentleman came and rescued me. My dream was so vivid that I have been thinking of him ever since. Imagine my astonishment to walk in here and see my dream take human form.
That is strange.
And I'm happy that I can tell you, Monsieur, to have been in your daughter's thoughts, sleeping or waking. And she can be assured, should the occasion arise, I will come to her rescue, even as in her dream.
Hey! It's the front doorbell. It must be Dr. Diafaru and his son Thomas. I'm expecting them. Go let them in. I'm marrying off my daughter to a young man we're about to meet for the first time today. Isn't it exciting?
Mary? How merry I'm
He's the son of the brilliant Dr. Diafaru. They're to be wed in 4 days.
4 days?
It is so touching to see you express your joy in such a way. Artistic. Will her music master be available for the wedding?
Very unlikely.
Then you'd better come. We might want some music.
I thank you, sir. To be present at her wedding is something I've set my heart on.
Well,
They're here, sir, and I've got to say, I was wrong to question your judgment. This Thomas is a brilliant choice for your daughter. I've never seen anything like him.
where are they?
Outside in the hall.
In the hall? What are they doing?
Well, what do doctors do, huh? They're practicing.
Practicing?
Don't ask me, sir. The young one's spouting off and the old one's conducting him.
Conducting?
Oh, here they are. Master, Monsieur Diaforu the father and Monsieur Diaforu.
Ah, Monsieur Argon, there you are.
Dr. Diaforu, I'm so happy to see you.
My dear and illustrious good friend.
Preeminent and celebrated doctor.
Thank you for the honor of visiting your wonderful home. Thomas and I will visit you to demonstrate our strongest faith in your health. I assure you, we'll always be available to give you the health care you deserve.
How wonderful.
Indeed.
Isn't it delightful, darling?
Ah, Thomas, pay your respects.
Do I stop with the father?
Yes.
My new father. Sir, I'm here to salute, celebrate, cherish, and honor in your person a second father to whom I dare say I am more indebted than the first. My father made me. I am the fruit of his loins. But you chose me. I am the offspring of your mind, and since the mind is always greater than the loins, of the two you shall always have first place.
Very nice.
Was that acceptable, Dad?
Up to you.
You could at least say good day to the gentleman.
Do I kiss her now?
Good day.
My lady, heaven gave you the title of mother-in-law.
That's not my wife, that's my daughter.
Where is she, Dad?
Pay your respects to Mademoiselle in the meantime.
Is she the one?
Yes.
I am very pleased with you, mademoiselle. Memnon. Just as the ancient Egyptian statue of Memnon made a harmonious sound at the first light of dawn, so do I, vibrating sweetly from the hot sunshines of heaven. It's hot in here. Is anyone else hot? So good. Such a radical.
Versus the temperature. Continue the flower. The flower. The flower.
That like the flower, heliotrope, that turns to the sun each day, so do I. Turn towards those two twins of loveliness that I become my magnetic pole.
How charming.
Today I hang on the altar of your charms. The bounty of my heart which aspires to no other glory than to be, mademoiselle, your very humble, very obedient, faithful servant and husband.
His command of language overwhelms him at times.
Quite a fine showing indeed. Welcome, Thomas. My daughter's music teacher. Substitute, that is.
Monsieur,
Monsieur, would you like to add to the praise?
one wonders if perhaps you should give up being a doctor and devote your life to public speaking.
Get the drinks, seats all around. Anjali, come over here. You see, sir, how widespread is our admiration for your son?
I'm not saying this because I'm his father, but I have every right to be proud of him. Even before he was born, I knew he would become a doctor. As a child, he loved to count insects, frogs, birds, a master of dissection at such an early age. In fact, once, when his mother was ill, he tried to dissect her.
Don't say that, Dad! No, that's not true.
Ah, my boy was quite formidable. But on the other hand, he didn't learn to read until he was 9 years old. But I said to myself, no matter Late flowering trees bear the best fruit. And today, he's very much his own man. Isn't that right, Thomas?
I have formulated a thesis refuting the subject, which, if Monsieur permits, I wish to invite Mademoiselle as the first flowering of my genius.
You mistake me, sir, for someone who has an interest in such matters. I refuse the honor.
Accept the gift, Angelique. Take the paper, darling.
Oh, look at that fancy border! I'll take it. It'll look wonderful in the kitchen.
Toinette, quiet.
Also, with Monsieur's permission, I wish to invite Mademoiselle to a dissection of a woman I am conducting. She will be dead.
Some men would take you out to dinner in a play, but chopping up a corpse, woo! That's romantic!
Toinette!
Concerning the propagation of marriage, and according to all medical specifications, Thomas is everything that a father and a daughter could ever hope for, possessing copious degrees of semen vitalis and memory.
I don't know that, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Indeed. Yes.
Monsieur Substitute, have my little girl sing something for our guests.
My pleasure, monsieur. Perhaps, to mark the happy nature of the occasion, Mademoiselle and I can sing a little scene together from a new opera that has just come out. Here's your part, Mademoiselle.
Oh. My part?
It'll make sense as we go along.
Let's set the scene.
How long is this?
Just a little impromptu opera.
Is it a tale of war? Is it a romance with magic? Is it in the countryside?
Yes, in the country. A pastoral, a story of true love. The scene will express what two passionate lovers, a shepherd and a shepherdess, might be able to say to each other if they were to speak honestly behind a curtain of pretense.
Wonderful. We're all ears.
Indeed.
The subject of the scene is as follows. A young man is at the theater when he sees the most
The
beautiful...
theater? I thought you said this was in the country.
There are a shepherd and a shepherdess.
What is a shepherd or a shepherdess doing at a play?
It's an outdoor theater.
Oh. Go on.
The shepherd coming to the wonderfully shy shepherdess.
In the middle of the performance? If I were sitting next to either of them, I would be very annoyed.
And what are the shepherd's squawks?
Worse than sitting behind someone with a very large hat.
Or a big head.
As he approaches the wonderfully shy shepherdess, he sees the most beautiful woman with the most exquisite eyes, whose every glance fills him with emotion, that he feels a burning lance, a fiery shaft.
One of those crooks no doubt has burst into flames.
A fiery shaft of sweetness penetrates his heart, and perhaps hers. From that moment, he carries with him a love which has the strength of a long-lived passion, one that requires marriage. Quickly, he obtains her permission to ask her father.
Oh, is the father the shepherd too?
No, he's a very capricious duke. Not a duke anymore. He lost his dukedom. He's a merchant now. He sells sheep.
That explains his capriciousness. Sheep are very unpredictable creatures, running this way and that, leaping straight into the air for no reason at all.
A golden need for shepherd.
Good point.
Go on.
The shepherd goes to the father to ask for his daughter's hand in marriage. But should he find that the father has decided to marry the shepherdess to someone else?
Oh my.
Though he's in despair, he asks his beloved face to face what the fate of his heart will be. His rival stands triumphant near the shepherdess, as if already assured of his conquest. The sight fills the shepherd with anger he can barely contain, but respect for the daughter and the father prevents him from speaking, except with his eyes. At last, he breaks through all restraint, and he speaks as follows. Phyllis.
Phyllis? Oh, that's a terrible name. Thank God we didn't name you that, Angelique. Sorry. Carry on.
Hey, my heart has just arrived. I thought your love for me was ever lived. I fear our loving intercourse was just a lie. So tell me if I live or die.
The marriage preparations make me sad, overwhelmed with sorrow, they're very bad. My eyes I lift to heaven and I pray, then gaze on you inside, because I cannot say.
I did not know you could sight read so well.
I'm Sturgis.
Sturgis?
Here before you feel this, he will weep. The shepherd loves you even more than his sheep. Is he so blessed by your sweet grace, as in your hearts to find a place?
I may not hide it, I can't say it less. Sturgis, you have the love of the shepherdess.
Oh, blessed words, am I indeed so blessed? Repeat them, Phyllis, set my heart at rest.
I love you, Sturgis.
I feel this once again.
I love you, Sturgis.
Alas, I fain 100 times would hearken to that strain.
I love you, Sturgis. I love you.
This is so tedious.
Sturgis gets his, but has his caution. Arrival may stop our true passion.
I hate him worse than death. He's a phantom, I believe. The sight of him, the sound of him, my stomach starts to.
This is the worst opera I've ever heard.
But to your father's wishes, it's your duty to submit.
I'd rather die in Sturgis. My father's full of shit!
Enough! Kill the composer first and then this couple. What does the father do with them?
Nothing. Well, the second act is still to be written.
Then don't waste another minute on it. This shepherd is a Don Juan and the Phyllis is an ungrateful vixen to talk about her father like that.
Indeed.
Let me see what the words you just sung. Wait a minute. This is only music.
It's a new method of transcribing music where the words are embedded in the notes. It may be sung or not.
I suggest not. Thank you, but we've had enough of this impudent opera.
Indeed.
You may go, but come back for the wedding.
I love weddings. I love life. Thank you, monsieur.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mademoiselle Angelique.
And so, my dear doctor.
Goodbye, Toinette. Goodbye, Mademoiselle.
Yes. Goodbye. Bye. Quite an emotional fellow, that one, musicians.
Yes, well.
Ah, my lovely wife. Baleen, come and meet the son of Dr. Diafaru.
My lady, heaven gave you the title
Sir,
of
I'm
mother.
delighted to have arrived in time to enjoy the honor of meeting you.
You've interrupted my dependent clause and I've lost my place.
Save it for another time, Thomas.
Come now, extend your hand and pledge yourself to this young man.
But father, please, let's us not rush into things. Let us get to know each other. Let us plant a seed of a loving attachment so essential to a happy union.
I feel attached already, mademoiselle.
That you are so prompt, sir, has no bearings to my feelings. Your merits has yet to take root to my soul.
Oh, please. He's got enough seed for the both of you.
Indeed.
I said, Father, give me time, please. What ought to never force a heart to the bond of marriage. And I would think that an honorable gentleman wouldn't wish for a wife who has been yoked to him against her will.
I'm fine with it.
You expect someone to love you after spirit?
In ancient times, mademoiselle, the custom was to kidnap a woman if you wanted to marry her.
Those were the ancients. We're the moderns. The greatest purple love is to submit to the will of the beloved.
Up to a point, mademoiselle. Up to a point, but what I want is concerned. Dad!
Thomas, calm down. Monsieur Argan.
Come now, join hands.
Dad, you promised.
Monsieur Argan.
And into all this talk, I demand you obey me.
Oh, my darling husband, don't force her to marry. I know very well what she needs.
How kind you are to me, madam. It may be hoped that your advice may not be fortunate enough to be followed.
Advice cannot follow. Then follow it may that your hopes might wish they were never fortunate enough to be born.
They have their own special way of speaking to one another. I often don't know what they are saying.
If my father will not give me a husband who I favor, may he at least not force me to marry one who I may never love.
Oh, but the love of God is the greatest love.
They have a great rapport.
There are some who marry simply to free themselves from the yoke of their parents, but I love my home and my father.
And the church.
And there are some who regard marriage as a matter of financial gain.
Straight from the subject, my dear.
These unscrupulous hunters pass from husband to husband with an eye only on his possessions.
She's young and her mind wanders.
Aren't women fascinating creatures?
Indeed.
A religious life is your destiny, and I pray you see the light.
You would like to extract some rude answer from me, but you would not have the pleasure of doing so.
Dearest daughter.
And to extinguish in all your hopes of succeeding in what you wish, I shall leave.
Dad!
Monsieur Argan.
Hold your horses, Missy. Either you marry this young man, or I will lock you up in a convict.
No!
Thomas, come and check his pulse.
What?
Oh, you won't be planting anything in her garden.
Thomas! Check his pulse.
Can't find the pulse.
It's heartbreak.
Keep looking.
Heartbreak of a crude, heartless daughter who only thinks about herself.
Can't find it.
What is he doing?
What did you say about her garden?
Will you stop talking about gardening? What is wrong with me?
Thomas! Monsieur is waiting for your diagnosis. It could be anything improvises.
Monsieur is dead.
I knew it! And that's for anyone who ever thought I wasn't really sick.
Don't worry yourself about the term dead. It's just a special word that doctors use to describe your special condition. You see, Thomas is over there consoling your wife right now. It's okay.
It's never plenty because she doesn't like the snake.
You mean she doesn't want to...
That's right.
Oh, my dearest wife. As it turns out, I'm quite ill. But don't worry. I'm only dead in that special way.
Oh, thank heaven. And I hate to leave you like this, Popsy, but I have some business to take care of.
Goodbye, my love.
Rest yourself, Monsieur Argan. I'll have Thomas contact Dr. Perjean, and I'm sure he'll describe yet another enema to soothe your nerves. Isn't that right, Thomas?
Corpus frigititis, Dad! Penile rigor
morning's now terminated.
We must take our leave.
Wait! No! Twinette!
Master, you're on your own.
Before I go, I thought you should be on the lookout for something. As I passed Angelique's room, I saw a young man.
A young man? With Angelique?
And as soon as he saw me, he ran away.
A young man with Angelique? Oh, the girl's as bold as brass. No wonder she's been putting up a fight.
Oh, my darling, you don't deserve so much worry and pain. Send her a grief for go to a convent where she belongs before she kills you.
Oh, my own child. A traitor to me. She hates me. My God, I can't manage this. I haven't had any time to think about my sickness.
Master, your sister's here to see you.
No. Tell her I'm asleep. Tell her I'm sick. I can't deal with her right now.
You sleep.
Hello, brother. Let me have a look at you. Oh, you look splendid.
Oh, sister, I'm very ill.
Ill.
Weak. Far too weak to answer any questions and much too exhausted to talk.
But that's what I came to do.
Impossible.
Nonsense. I don't believe it.
Eh? I'm very hard of hearing and I've lost my voice.
That's a pity. I came to propose a husband for Angelique.
Don't talk to me about that brazen girl. I'm gonna send her to a convent.
Is that so?
Yes!
I'm glad my visit has done you some good.
What do you mean?
Well, your voice sounds much better. And you seem to be able to hear and have at least some strength. So we can discuss this a little further.
I'm sorry, sister. I have to leave you.
Oh, Master, you've forgotten your cane. You know you can't walk without it.
Yes, thank you. How very careless of me.
What's the plan? How can we put a stop to this ridiculous marriage?
We have to get him a new doctor.
A new doctor? Every doctor in Paris knows him already.
I mean, a doctor who's on our side and can get him to see that the other doctors are quacks.
That's a good idea. But who can we get to do it?
You talked me into it!
What? Oh!
But you have to help him. He's coming back. Please keep him in a good mood.
Anything you say. Send in my musician friend. Oh, can I help you?
No, I can manage myself, thank you.
Yes, yes. I can see now. You're not looking so well as I first thought you were. I'm very sorry. I should have been more sympathetic. On my way here, I ran into a musician friend of mine, and I brought him here to entertain you. I thought it might help you relax.
Very well.
This is my brother, Monsieur Argon. He hasn't been feeling well.
Il est malade, complètement malade, comme quand ça fait sauter la soie, et que son la sauce avec son...
Wait a minute, what language is he speaking?
It's French.
I can't understand a word he's saying.
Well, let's try something else. Will that be all right?
Carry on.
Speak to me of love and say what I'm longing to hear. Tender words of love, repeat them again, I implore you. Speak to me of love. must confess, I long to hear the voice that brings me such thrilling love and happiness. Speak to me of love and say what I'm longing to hear. Tender words of love, repeat them again, I implore you. Speak to me of love, whisper these words to me, dear. I adore you. How's that? Better than a dose of senna?
Better than a bowl of prunes like Mama used to give us.
My dear brother, I'm very fond of you. And don't you think a brother and sister can discuss family affairs quietly and reasonably without getting excited?
I won't get excited.
Neither will I.
So then we agree? This conversation won't be exciting?
If I ask you a few questions, will you answer them calmly?
Why shouldn't I?
That's so good of you.
Don't mention it.
Now, let me ask you this. Why are you marrying your daughter to a man she doesn't want?
To get myself a son-in-law who is useful to me.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Surely a strange reason.
What's strange about it? I call it sensible.
Sensible?
That's what I said.
Forgive me if I seem slow, but could you please explain yourself?
He's a doctor.
Huh.
His father is a doctor, and his uncle is a doctor. My doctor. And in a case like mine, 3 doctors are better than 1.
I see.
I thought you would.
Really? When will you stop this obsession about doctors and medicine? It's a travesty. Sacrificing your daughters to ridiculous illnesses. You, the healthiest man I've ever known.
Me? Healthy?
And proof of it is that you've survived all these treatments. With all your bleedings and purgings and poisonous medicines, it's amazing you haven't died a horrible death by now.
How dare you? These treatments are the only thing keeping me alive. Dr. Prajan said I wouldn't last 3 days without his care.
You'd better watch out, or his care will send you to your grave.
You are an arrogant, conceited know-it-all, and you always were.
And you're a pig-headed ass and an idiot! No! Heaven help me. I will not lose my temper. Brother, why do you take all these medicines and treatments?
Because I'm ill, you fool!
Calm down. Speak logically. I'm not questioning your illness. Do you take these medicines because you want to get better?
Do I want to get better? My God!
Be honest.
Don't go spouting philosophy to me!
Temper, temper!
Can we change the subject? This is making me sick. My eyeballs hurt, my back aches, and my hemorrhoids are just about to...
Certainly. Let's change the subject. Your daughter. Just because she is resisting your marriage plans doesn't mean you should lock her away in a convent. Have you ever thought about why Baleen wants Angelique to be a nun?
Here we go again. Must you say everything negative about my wife? Oh, if you'll excuse me, sister.
What is it?
It'll only be a moment, just a little stimulant to help me relax. Step out for a moment.
You're joking. Monsieur, come back tonight or tomorrow morning.
What? Are you rejecting my insertion? How dare you defy the course of modern medicine? Who do you think you are?
Go away. It's clear you aren't in the habit of speaking to someone face to face.
How dare you mock my treatment and waste my time? All of Paris craves my nozzle. Dr. Perjean shall hear. How long will prevent us from carrying out his orders? Just you wait. Just you wait.
Sister, this is a disaster.
How so? Do you want to be well? Or are you looking forward to spend the rest of your life with an enema up your
It's
ass?
so easy for you to spout philosophy. You aren't the one that's sick. But if you were in my condition, you would be
But
grateful.
what is wrong with you?
What?
What is your condition?
Excuse me?
What is the precise nature of your illness?
Oh, you're gonna give me a stroke.
Just you wait. Just you wait. Just you wait. Just you wait.
Wait a minute.
Just you wait.
What are you doing?
Just you wait.
But I need those.
Just you wait.
What have you done?
Just you wait.
I need those.
Just you wait.
Dr. Prejean, so flout my orders, refuse my prescriptions, ignore my irrigation?
It was a mistake. I'll take it now.
Now? Now? Don't you understand anything? The enema is for you.
It's criminal!
An enema I composed myself.
Enemas go bad?
Yes, and it's a shame because I prepared them with utmost delicacy.
It's despicable!
Designed to flush the bowels like a white tornado.
Oh, God. Are you sure I can't still take it?
What made my pharmacist cry?
No.
It is over.
No.
Here's the deed of gift I arranged for the marriage.
But it was my sister who...
I will teach you to spurn my enema.
But it was my sister.
To think, we are on the verge of a cure. Your scrofulous fluids were almost completely evacuated.
Do you see what you've done?
But since you've damaged the patient-doctor relationship,
No, I swear it was my sister who sprayed the enema. I can take it now.
I am abandoning you to your pestilent constitution,
Oh, no.
to your pestilent intestines, to the putrescence of your blood, the pungency of your bile, the feculence of your humor.
Ew!
And I predict before 4 days are up, you will be incurable.
Misery.
Your feculation will slow down.
Dr. Prejean.
Your petrifaction will speed up.
Dr. Prejean, I really want to
Then diarrheification.
Dr. Prejean, are you sure
Then the bloody flux.
Dr. Prejean, please.
Then organ jellification.
Dr. Prejean.
And from that, the extinction of life. That is where this folly has led you. Good day.
My God. I'm dying. You've killed me, sister.
What's wrong?
I can feel the medicine taking its revenge. I'm fluxing.
Good God, you're insane. After nobody sees you like this, get a hold of yourself.
My organs are turning to jelly.
Don't let your imagination run away with you.
Now I'm speculating. I can't breathe. Help me. Help me.
How can you be such a simpleton?
I've got the shapes. No cure. In 4 days, he said.
Prejean doesn't hold your life in his hands.
Prejean knows me from stern to stool.
The essence of your life is contained within you. You control it.
Your lips are moving, but I can't hear you.
Prejean's anger won't kill you, just like his medicines won't cure you.
I'm burning up. I can't see. I can't breathe. They're biting me. They're biting me. Oh, the agony. No cure. No cure.
No cure for your stubbornness. Are you alright?
Master. There's a doctor here that wants to see you.
Which one?
A doctor of medicine.
Which one?
I don't know, sir, but it's rather odd. Like, we look like two peas in a pod. If I didn't know that my mother was an honest woman, I'd swear she gave me a brother I didn't know about.
Have him come in.
Right away, sir.
See, your luck is changing. Exit one doctor, enter another.
Don't you go causing any more trouble.
Stop harping on that.
I could die at any minute.
God.
Sir! Permit me to make your acquaintance. I'm so pleased to meet this famous Monsieur Argot.
Me? Famous? I'm not.
But, Monsieur, wherever doctors are discussing their art, your case is spoken to.
Really?
So many sicknesses in one frail body. Medically speaking, you are a sensation.
You No, sir.
Only the other day, monsieur, lecturing my studentine, I spent 3 hours discussing you. I know you inside out.
And what is your name, monsieur?
That I'm afraid I cannot tell you. But I too am very famous. I treat only the very, very sick. If it were known that I am here, every doctor in Paris would be seeking my advice.
You're out of network then.
Correct.
Wait a minute, don't I know you from somewhere?
Though you are famous, monsieur, I have never seen you before this very moment.
You look just like my maid, Toinette.
Toinette. Was it Toinette who answered the door when I arrived?
Yes, it was.
Oh, monsieur! Lovely woman! You are so lucky to have such an attractive maid. She said the same thing to me, but, sir, I don't agree.
Toinette, come here. You have to see this.
But if you shall excuse me, monsieur, madam, I must step out for a moment to check on my leeches.
No, stay here. I want to see the two of you together.
But, monsieur, I'm afraid I left the leeches downstairs and forgot to close the latch. You don't want the little buggers leeching about in your dinner now. Escargot, yes. Leeches, no. When I return, I shall be at your service, monsieur Argon.
Sister, did you see it?
It's like they're unlikely alike.
A little bit. It's a shock.
All right. It's surprising, but it isn't the first time you've seen such a thing. Literature is full of these tricks of nature.
It makes me feel very odd. A sort of vertigo or deja vu.
Did you call me, master?
Me? No.
That's odd. That doctor just told me you called for me. Why did he leave?
Gone to check his leeches?
Oh, is he coming back?
Of course. Why shouldn't he?
Well, in that case, I'll get back to my work.
No, come back.
What for?
I want to see you and that doctor side by side.
I've already seen him, sir, and besides, I'm cooking your dinner.
Leave it.
It's your favorite. You don't want it to burn now, do you?
Okay. Are you sure you didn't see it?
Well, you see things like this in plays. Like the Molière play I was in. The one you refused to come and see.
Don't
Just such a situation.
quote that fellow to me. I hate Molière and his plays. He always makes the most outrageous comments about doctors.
You should come and see it.
Monsieur, I apologize once again for the interruption.
Jeez, it really is amazing.
I noticed that you stared at me a lot, monsieur. How old do you think I am?
26 or 27?
Guess again, sir, I am 77 years old.
77?
My medical secret seek me hell and hearty.
My word, you're one good-looking geezer.
I thank you. I will share with you some of my rejuvenating powders and salts. I have there currently, buy 2 get 1 free. But wait, eh? Let's get on with it, give me yours. In your opinion, sir, are you very, very sick?
Oh, doctor, I'm so sick that I am dead. In that special way that doctors have of describing certain illnesses.
Your pulse is telling me a different story. Who is your doctor?
Dr. Prejean.
Prejean. Oh my God! They gave him back his license? What did he say was wrong with you?
He says it's my liver. Another doctor says it's my spleen.
Imbeciles! It's your lungs!
My lungs?
Yes, sir. How do you feel?
Sometimes I get headaches that go up the side of my head and come down between my eyes.
That's the lungs.
Often, when I close my eyes, I see shooting stars.
Oh, the lungs.
When I'm nervous, I can feel my heartbeat through my chest. Boom, 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 boom.
The lungs, monsieur.
Sometimes when I walk, after I've been sitting for a long time, it feels like I'm stepping on glass.
The lungs. Do you have appetite for your food?
Yes, sir.
Lungs. You like to drink a little bit of wine?
Yes, sir.
And do you sometimes have to take a little nap after a big meal? Oh, and it feels so good to sleep.
How did you know?
The lungs, monsieur. What did I tell you? What kind of diet did your doctor order?
Oatmeal.
Idiot.
No butter.
Who?
Kale.
Klutz.
Prunes.
Putz.
Asparagus.
Ah, Frost.
Turnips
This.
and diluted wine.
Ignoramus, monsieur. Your wine must be drunk, full strength. You need food that sticks to your ribs, like sausages and beefs and cheeses, muffins with butter, chestnuts and figs, and cakes with tea and brandy.
Finally, a doctor who sees what's truly wrong with me. You, sir, are a genius.
I know. Oh my God. What are you doing with that arm?
What?
You should have that cut off immediately.
Why?
It is taking all the nourishment from the other arm.
Oh, but I need 2 arms.
And that right eye, it should go too. Have it poked out.
Poke out my eye?
Don't you see it is taking all the energy from the other eye? Oh, no wonder you don't feel well, monsieur. You will see so much better when you get it taken out. Let's see here. I shall have my special assistant take care of that for me right away.
Can I get a second opinion?
Oh, no, look at the time. Look at that. Sorry to rush off, monsieur, madam, but I must attend a post-mortem.
A post-mortem?
Yes, monsieur, for a man who died today. But if he had been my patient, he would have died yesterday. Until next time.
He's one of the brightest doctors I've ever seen.
You didn't find him a little extreme with his diagnosis?
Isn't that a sign of greatness?
Cut off my arm. Poke out my eye. If he had his way with me, I'd be a one-eyed peg leg before lunch.
Goodbye, lovely woman, Toinette. Go home. Woo! Goodbye, monsieur. That new doctor of yours wanted to take my pulse.
So?
In my thigh.
See, that's taking medical investigation too far.
Now, my brother, since Perjan has broken off with you, can we discuss the other match for my niece?
Are you deaf? She opposed my will. Let the nun straighten her out.
Oh, good luck.
She's been running around behind my back with that substitute teacher. She thinks her little affair is a secret, but it's not.
What harm can a secret romance do when it's headed to an honest marriage?
She's a bride of Christ now.
You may please someone else with this decision, but you're only spiting yourself.
Must you always be so envious of my wife's beauty? You can never say anything good about her.
I can't stand your infatuation with that woman anymore. It makes me sick to see you fall headlong for all the traps she sets for you.
Madam, not another word against my lady, do you hear? She is a woman beyond slander and reproach, only free of falsehood who loves her master. Loves him.
Tell her about all the caresses I get from her.
Oh, night and day.
About how worried she is about my illness.
Front and back.
How she nurses me with 1,000 kindnesses.
Up and down. Madam, would you like me to convince you right now just how much my mistress loves your brother? Master, allow me to prove your wife's love once and for all.
How will you do that?
My lady will be back any minute. Lie down and pretend you're dead. You won't believe how upset she'll be once I break the news to her.
Sounds like a plan.
But don't leave her too long in her grief. She may die of it herself.
Let's do it.
Right here.
Wait a minute. Is there any harm in faking death?
Not that I know of.
I just want to be sure there aren't any side effects.
She's coming. Lie down.
What is it?
Your husband. He's dead.
My husband is dead.
I know.
Are you sure?
He died right in front of me. Look how lifelike he looks. But he's dead.
Spoopsy. Buttercup. Argan, wake up! Oh my god. He's really dead. Oh, I'm overcome with joy. Oh, Tonette, stop crying. Finally, I'm free.
My lady, I thought I should cry.
Why? He's not worth your tears.
But he loved you.
Are you taking his side?
No, I'm just saying he cared for you.
Care for me. Tonette, do you know what it's like to be cared for by a sniveling, smelly old goat who farts all the time?
What are you telling me?
I am telling you, I hated him.
Yes, madam.
Now, Tonette, you must help me with something. He has got money and papers stashed away, and I have to get it before anyone knows he's dead. And you'll get a percentage for keeping quiet. You can see my joy. Dance. Okay, let's dance. Okay. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dum-dum. Dad. Dee-dee-dee-dum-dum. Dad. Da-da-da-da-dum-dum. Dad. First you got his keys. Yeah. First I got his keys.
Hello? So, my wife. I spit out the word, puh!
Oopsie. Flashy.
All those poopsies, all those love drops, they were lies.
No, darling, I meant every word.
Don't touch me, you
Harpy.
harpy
From hell.
From hell.
But can't you see how I love you?
Yes. Finally, I see how you love me. Not at all. Did you hear my funeral oration?
Yes, so touching.
How could you play such a cruel trick on me?
What?
Pretending to be dead? I've taken care of you for years.
2 years.
Would that mean years of my life?
Actually, more like a year and a half.
Whose side are you on?
Angelique's.
Well. That explains it. This is Angelique's doing. Can't you see, darling, I'm the victim.
Da-da-doo-doo-dum-dum.
But I...
Yes, go on.
This is gonna be good.
Monsieur, I have the papers for your signature. Is this a bad time right now?
You were saying,
That true love is so strong that sometimes expresses as hatred.
oh, cut the crap, lady, out! Out! Out!
I'll just leave you my
You get out too! Out! Ah.
Bye.
I'm sorry, you were the last to know, brother.
My God, I can't manage this. I will never survive this. I'm the most unloved person in the world.
No, you're not.
I am too. How could you say that?
Doesn't matter what I say. I'm gonna prove it to you.
Papa?
Angelique's coming. Lie down dead again and let's see how she takes it.
No, but what if I don't want to see how unloved I am.
Please, will you just lie down?
Please do it. Angelique. What? It's so sad. Your father, he's dead. Oh, no. And he was so angry with me. Now we can't make up. What I'm going to do without him. Oh, Papa, I can't bear it.
What's the matter? My dear Angelique,
Cleo, my father.
tell me.
He's dead.
Oh, I'm so sorry, my love. I came to ask for your hand in marriage, and now he's gone.
Cleo, I can't get married now. He's gone. I will never hear the sweet words of his forgiveness. Let me, Papa, make you this promise here and kiss you. That's the sign that I repent.
Oh, Angelique! Oh, Angelique, my dearest daughter, don't be afraid. I'm not dead. I'm alive. Look. Don't give your father a kiss. Your feelings for me make me weep with tears of joy. Someone in this world truly loves me.
As impossible as it seems, brother, it's true. You are loved, and not only by your daughter.
I told you so.
Now, Papa, since heaven has given you back to me, or whatever just happened, I only have one thing to ask, and only one thing from you. Excuse me, Papa. If you do not approve of my heart feels, if you refuse to give Cleante as a husband to me, I beg you, please, don't make me marry another.
Sir, I beg of you. Angelique is my only hope for happiness in this world. Since I met her, I know that I can't live without her. I'll do anything you ask to get your consent. And if not, now have you fetch a sword and stab me with it, for I have no desire to live!
You're being sensitive to so much love and you turn away from such devotion?
Would you be willing to give aside your profession as a music substitute? And become a doctor?
Absolutely. I will start tomorrow. No. Today at once.
But Papa, it takes long years to study and become a doctor. I can't wait that long to marry Cleante. I want to live, Papa, and enjoy life.
Not until I have a doctor in the family.
He should become a doctor.
Wait a minute. I'm getting a thought.
He should become a doctor.
I think it's celestial in origin.
You should become a doctor.
I should become a doctor. Yes, that's right, me.
You already know every ailment, sir.
I know every ailment.
Because you've had them all.
I've had them all.
And you know every treatment in medicine.
Oh, I know every treatment in medicine.
Because you've taken them all.
I'm taking them all.
And
I mean, I lost my train of thought.
Just think of how much better you'd feel if what you need is already inside of you.
that's right, physician. Heal thyself.
Oh, you're making fun of me. I'm too old to become a doctor and I haven't had any preparation.
You have a lifetime of preparation, sir.
But I do have a diploma.
All you need is a ceremony. I can arrange that right away.
But I don't look like a doctor.
You need the coat.